Good. Wanted to ask, obviously you got the contract, this, that whole process when you wanting to be back here and then going through that and how good it feel back to be back with the team that has had a good chance of doing what you got accomplished last year.
Well, first off, I knew from the jump I wanted to come back. So the last game of the season, I knew I wanted to come back. I'm pretty sure everyone kind of felt the same. But I mean, I had to do the due process just because this is how it's supposed to go. And then for me, it was my first free agency. So obviously, I wanted to ask around and just see. But deep down, I knew I wanted to be here, and I had a great season with these guys, and I wanted to do it again. Felt comfortable being around the fans, being in the city, and like I just feel comfortable here. So the decision wasn't too hard.
Quick follow up. This might be uncomfortable to ask, but are you fully vaccinated?
Yeah, I am.
Thank you, sir.
Mark Peralta, Sun Spanish Radio. I want to ask you, like, obviously, we've seen the trajectory when it came, like when you played in Asia. Now you're competing for next NBA title. Your reflection on that, just how much you've come to now to be one of the favorites to win an NBA championship.
It's pretty cool, crazy journey. But it kind of built me up for the situations that I had in the playoffs. Just the uncomfortableness of being in Asia, not knowing what I'm gonna eat for real, not knowing if I'm playing today, who working me out. Those little things kind of built me to like work even harder to not like give up anything here in the NBA. So like playing my tail off in the playoffs, every game of the season, kind of attributed me playing over there. Like I got something to prove every time. I'm gonna let y'all know I don't want to go back over there. So that's kind of the reason like I am who I am now. Experience kind of build people, and it built me for sure. Made me a good player now.
Remember you talking to play with JaVale, the basketball player, not JaVale, the baseball player?
Nah, for sure. I'm definitely ready to play with the basketball JaVale. He tried to take them guys' head off. He was trying to get his Randy Johnson on, but nah, man, I can't wait to get on the court with him. I feel like he's gonna help us a lot defensively and offensively, being able to just throw it up there and get some easy dunks on the offensive end. But like I said, defensively, he's gonna be huge and big time for us. Rim protection is something we could use, and it'll be big time for us. Did he bring who? Yeah, he brought it already. He brought it to the game, to the Diamondback game too. So I'm gonna be on there if y'all want to go check it out.
Cam, also there's no sports to that point with the crowd last year during the playoffs and then that moment with the Diamondbacks. I know how much you enjoy making yourself part of the city that you play in. So how has that evolved for you in the past year since you got here?
Man, how about the past year? Like 6 years. It was my first time doing the first pitch. It's crazy. Book called me right after the pitch. Like I made it to the house. He was like, "Okay, kind of getting blessed into the city now, huh?" I was like, "Man, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to be somewhere. I just want to be comfortable." He was like, "Nah, you good, man. As long as you threw it down the middle, we gonna be cool." I was like, "Yeah, I did." But nah, man, the city embracing me is huge. I feel like, man, with the city embracing me, it allows me to play the way I always been playing since I grew up, man. Even if I do something wrong, I feel like I gotta say something to the crowd. So that's how much like the city embracing me means so much to me. I'm just glad to be back and trying to run this thing back.
And for you, like the Valley now is just more like catchphrase and moniker, right? It speaks to that connection.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, man, the Valley is, man, like the grind. I feel like the Valley is the grind. Like everybody here is just on they toes, trying to get better in some kind of way. And I feel like it fits my personality. I'm sitting here trying to do that every day, day in, day out, and just trying to bring the energy. I feel like that's how the Valley is.
Nick King from 3TV CBS 5. The days, the weeks after the finals, what were the emotions like for you?
It was tough, man, because I wanted to win, but I was excited as well, just because I knew it was a big summer for me. Finally got to relax, let my hair down and chill. I had to be worried if I'm gonna be on the team next year. It was actually the opposite way. So kind of had a great time, just sitting back and relaxing. Didn't watch no basketball though, besides Tokyo. Watched Book when he got there, but besides that, I really didn't want to watch too much basketball after losing after the finals. But like I said, I was excited as well because I had a deal coming and finally get to look for a home somewhere. So it was cool.
Find that home?
Not yet. You know, it's crazy out here.
I just wanted to, you talked about wanting to come back after having such a great run with these guys and after your experience. What about your relationship with Monty Williams and how big of a role has this guy played in your life and your career?
Man, he probably had the biggest role. It's like a blessing in disguise. Coach Munt, man, coming from OKC, like now that he's here and me coming back and like being with him even a year, just me and him coaching, like I can't wait for this season. I think he's made me the guy I am as well. And you don't want to make no mistakes around him, but he wants you to play, you know what I'm saying, your heart out. So that's a fun coach to play with. He's a player's coach and thankful to have him around. Cause man, he's like that father that you just never want to mess up around, you know? Like, nah, you don't want to mess up around because he just gonna stare at you. He ain't gonna say too much. He just gonna look at you. And it's like, man, you don't even want to look at him. You don't even want to look at him like at all. And he gonna stare at you all the way. So you just always want to be on your P's and Q's around him, man. Like I said, I'm thankful for it. It made me the player I am. Just want to go out there and not make mistakes. So playing with him again this year, I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's even better that he knows almost every player like in detail, especially after this past season and the long season we had. So it's gonna be fun.
Just to follow that up, obviously most of the core is back to play in the playoffs except forward. And then after making a run like that, and then you talking about Monty knowing guys, what should the expectations be for this team?
I mean, I feel like the expectation everybody else has. I mean, we know we got a target on our back. We know we upset a lot of teams this year, surprised a lot of teams. I mean, last year, surprised a lot of teams last year. So we know we're going to have a target on our back. And I think every player knows that. So we're going to come in with a good mindset, ready to lock in and be ready for anything. And I think Coach Munt is the head of that snake. And he going to make sure we're ready.
What do you say to those people that like last season in the playoffs, you guys had like, they would say the easy route because some players were hurt. What do you say to those people that you guys really worked hard for that championship chance?
I just think we was a number one team in the NBA last year. To be honest with you, I just feel like whatever people had to say, our record spoke for itself. The things we did on the court spoke for itself. So what them people had to say really didn't matter because we made it to the finals. We had people hurt too. We had stuff happen. We had COVID issues as well. But here in the Valley, it's just next man up mentality. And that's how we played it. So if people don't think we deserve it and that wasn't good enough, I mean, just go look at the stats. They don't lie.